Welcome to the top of the morning show. It's your girl TT from the D. I want to thank you for stopping by this morning. I am grateful for another day above the ground. Today's hot topic, I think that we all can relate to. It's something I definitely want to have a Tap In Tuesday to cover. But I said, you know what, Lord God, it's a Thankful Thursday. And although you will see people ask the question, speak on it, have topics on it, and I'm going to be one of those people, but not on this morning as far as having a group discussion, but I'm going to have that solo dolo. I'm talking about the thought process that we take on when we think about the age-old question that we tend to pose to those we know. Why strangers support you more than people you know? Whew. When I tell you, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that scroll across social media, and I'm still sitting there like, I don't know. And I'm always reading to see what somebody else has to say, because I know what my thoughts are. I know when I have conversations with other like-minded people what their thought process is. But I'm looking like, what? I really wonder why. See, whether you're a dreamer or you're a creative person, an artist, a lot of us are entrepreneurs in today's time. Along this journey to reach for our goals, live out our dreams out loud, we pay attention to those that are supporting us and those that say they support us and those that say they support us but never do. So that age-old question, I've asked myself, I've asked other family members, friends, partners, co-workers, strangers. And when I think about the response, the harsh truth behind the true answer is strangers will often support us more than people we know. Makes no sense. Now let me put this disclaimer out there. Let me put this out there. I like to, because people are like, I ain't got no skin in the game. Okay, right? Because I believe in being transparent, but I want to share that there are people, and they can be in your friend group, your family group, in your network, out of your network, that do actively support you. But then you got the other people that's in them same groups that don't. Some people will read the title of this podcast, or I should say podcast episode, and say, I ain't about to listen to that, because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear how they've been acting towards people they know and don't know. And then there'll be people that are saying, let me take a listen, because they may be talking to me. They may be referencing me. So, one reason strangers relate to the things we put on our social media posts. I've gotten really deep with reel making. I love making reels. I love watching people's reels. I love sharing people's reels. I love, remixing people's reels. I really enjoy it. And it hits different when you can relate to something. The content, the substance. Whether it's on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, we relate. Whether we know the person or we don't. It's like you find your niche. Your friends, your family members may not be on the same level as you, may not be into the same thing as you. So therefore, they may not even really be looking at your page, to be honest. But you might look and say, well, why these people that go back and look at some of their pages and see what they do? Look at who they follow. You might have found your niche. You might have found your market. There's some pretty amazing people out there, and let me be the first to tell you, just in case you don't know, they're not always in your friend circle. They're not always in your family circle. They are complete strangers. Sometimes a stranger will give you an opportunity that a family member or a friend will never do. Now, behind the I don't know why they don't can often be, I don't want you to be better than me. I don't want you to get further ahead than I am, further than I am. It's like, what? Right? And then that thing that people was getting really hung up on, and I think some people still get hung up on. Oh my God, I only got 4 likes. but I got 100 views. Well, does that mean that the 100 people that viewed your topic or your page didn't like what you were saying? Or was it that those 100 people saw, liked, and something else popped up and they went on to the next thing? Because that's the world in which we live. Right? Now, I can only think about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, those platforms, TikTok, Snapchat, right? Because those are real life, I guess you would say, platforms that we use in today's time that we're really, really aggressively using. Okay? And we look forward to people liking, but it's even a bigger thing when they share it. When I tell you I've had more people who are strangers or distant friends or nobody I know share my stuff than family and friends, it really made me think, like, why? But I'm grateful. Then I think about it. I too share people's stuff that I don't know. I'm not related to them. I don't got no skin in the game. None of that. But I like what they're saying. I like, what they're doing. I can relate to it. So then I share it. So some strangers on Instagram more are apt to like or share your comment or your post than the people you know for real. And it might not make sense, but we're interesting people. We all have something we love to do, something we engage in, and our family friends may not, but somebody you don't know, there's somebody that loves the same thing you love, engage in the same thing you engage in, and find satisfaction, just like you do. And I know it can be heartbreaking because you just don't understand why your family and your friends don't share your stuff, support your stuff. It's not that they don't support you. They're not probably going to be able to support you the way you want them to because they're busy supporting the people that's doing the stuff that they believe in. If that makes sense. Reason number 2, I think, if we weren't popular before, having a business won't make us popular now. So if you were like quiet, shy, what they call an introvert, you probably didn't have a lot of people. You may not have no friend followers. You probably didn't have any friend followers if you had social media back in your time or in your current time. But on your feed, someone you went to school with might be selling something. Everybody got a pop-up shop, a boutique, or their own business. Their post gets tons of likes and shares, and you may not be doing anything like that, and you're looking like, why? Why am I not getting any likes, any shares? Well, if you experience this, I am sorry, because I know it hurts your feelings. I know it's very sentimental to you. But I want to let you know, people are interested in the product, not so much you. So you got to find your niche. Think about what you're interested in. If you are, let's say, a makeup lover, and you follow people that are makeup artists or makeup makers, or people that love makeup, you follow those people. This is just my hypothesis, right? If you follow those people and you start posting stuff that they too would be interested in, they'll like what you're saying because they're like, oh yeah, I like that kind of stuff too, and oh, I didn't know that. Let me share that, and there you go. Hypothetically speaking, right? People see you. Let me be clear. You're not invisible, friend. People see you, right? So whether you're a stranger, a friend, or a foe, people see you. Number 3, some people have trouble rooting for the success of others. Now, I guess some of us would say you a hater. They're being a hater. And it would look like that. All right? And it can make you fall out with people. Or you get that famous question, did you see my post? Which one? Or, no, I haven't been on social media like that. Or you don't show up in my highlights. Like, for some reason, I'm not seeing, and y'all know how it goes. You don't see all the posts of your friends. I don't know what's going on with that. And I really don't care to find out, but, people pay for a lot of their stuff. You always get those little pop-ups. Boost your page. Boost your posts. It's like, I'm not about to pay you to boost nothing. Now, if you want to just do that because you want to help me out, great. But if you think I'm about to pay you to boost something and it really ain't nothing, it's a no for me. People, let's just say it. Sometimes people are jealous. They don't want to see you win. They see you winning, but they're not going to acknowledge it. And I know it can affect you, but we got to work on not letting things like that affect us. Because jealousy is a disease. And we all have met somebody that was jealous of us. We may have even been jealous of somebody. We may have been envious of somebody. But it's not a good way to feel. You don't feel good when you feel like that. We got to do better because we know better. I think we could touch and agree on that. One more thing about that is God revealed that if we wrap ourselves up in worrying why somebody's not doing this, why they're not doing that, we miss someone ministering to us why they aren't doing this or why they aren't doing that. Now, some people will get that and receive that, and some people will take that and throw it out the window and do with it what you will. But I had to say it. Okay? Don't worry about what they're doing, what they're not doing, why they're not supporting you. There's a lot of reasons why people don't support people or don't support people in the way the people that want to be supported feel they should be supported. You could tell people like, hey, I'm looking to do X, Y, and Z. I need your support. Can you please share this for me? Now, that's one thing because you're asking them. Now, if your family and friends don't, and if you ask them, because let me be clear, I'm a podcaster. I know a lot of people. There's been times I've asked people to share stuff. Hey, check this out for me. Give me a feedback. And of course, people will be like, oh, yeah. You go and you look up, deadline is passed, you realize, dang. You don't let it be where you can track who was sharing, listening, liking, whatever. You feel like, wow, they don't support me. They don't believe in me. It's not necessarily true. But you do have to look at it and say, well, I saw you on social media because you was sharing and liking and posting and this and that. And these are people you don't even know. And it makes you think about what I'm doing. Does it not matter? It does matter. Don't worry about what they're not doing. Do you. You share. You like. You flood the social media platform in every facet you can. Don't worry about the haters that's going to say, oh my God, every time I look up, I see something from her. I see something from him. Because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I believe in what I'm doing. I'm going to use my skills to do what's necessary so that you can be a supporter of what I'm doing. Don't give up, y'all. Keep going. Whatever it is you have that you need to share, and you've asked your family, you've asked your friends to share, keep sharing it, because let me tell you what's going to happen. Complete strangers that believe in what you're doing, not so much you, but what you're doing, they will be compelled to share. And a lot of times they don't even know why. They just like what you're doing. They don't know you. They could care less if they knew you. They like what you're doing, friend. So keep doing it. So that's all I got for you on this Thankful Thursday. Thankful I am. It's your girl TT from the D, and I'll see you soon.